A few times on live shows and maybe in some off-air chats, I've referred to my wife as Sugar Momma. And that might make you think that I'm some sort of deadbeat laying on the couch while she does most of the work at her career and at home, or that I'm some sort of kept man, or that maybe I've got some sort of half-assed dead-end part-time job and she brings in most of the income and benefits. But that's actually not true. I actually make more money than my wife, and that's been the case 99% of our marriage. So what do I mean when I call her Sugar Momma? Well, it's kind of an inside joke between her and I. You see, when I call her that, it irritates her, which only encourages me to call her that more. My wife and I like to tease each other. We take most opportunities to do that. And although that wouldn't work in other relationships, it does in ours. We like to have fun. And we take opportunities to have fun, especially when it comes to teasing each other. And maybe that's because we both work a lot, and maybe we don't get as much time together as some other people might have, but we make the most of the time that we have. So, Sugar Momma is really just kind of a joke. Now, my wife and I are both old-fashioned, and I know that some of the things that we believe in don't necessarily fit in today's modern, politically correct, woke world, but we both really don't care. And some people might think that some of the things I say might imply that I'm some sort of misogynist, in which case I guess my wife is a misogynist too. But because we're old-fashioned, we both believe that the man should make more money than the woman in the marriage. However, if they offered my wife a promotion that caused her to make more money, she's not going to turn it down just to save my ego or something like that. That would just be stupid. And it's just been something that we both just believe in and we both accept, and that has just sort of been part of our relationship, and it works for us. Now, my first two wives, because I've been married before, I made a few mistakes. My first two wives were with me because they wanted something off me. They never loved me, and they used me. And I let them use me because I was naive. I'm kind of ashamed to admit it, but the truth is, I was naive, and I let a lot of bad things happen. I let some things go on for too long. And the reason they were able to get away with that is because I wasn't being myself when I was around them. I was trying to be the person I thought they wanted me to be. I was trying to be the person that I thought society wanted me to be. I wasn't myself. Strangely, though, when I was around other people, I was myself. Maybe not always at work. Sometimes I would kind of show my true self at work, but that was about the only other exception where I would try to be something I wasn't. And with my current wife, which is kind of what you say when you've been married multiple times, when we first got together, she looked me in the eyes and she said, "Look, I've got my own car, I've got my own house, I've got my own job, I've got my own credit score, and I've got my own health insurance. I don't need you for a damn thing." That really kind of intrigued me because I was already physically attracted to her the way I still am physically attracted to her. But that kind of made me even more attracted to her. That kind of added to it. And throughout our marriage, my wife has told me, I am who I am. Don't ever try to change me. And I'm kind of glad that she says that because that's the way I feel. Around my wife, I've been my real self, my true self, something I never did before. And she is the same. Some people might not understand about that, sort of behavior, just being yourself and the other person accepting you for who you are. But the reality is there are lots of things that we can find attractive about the other person, but then there are other things that are kind of turn-offs. Nobody in this world is going to be perfect and not have something about them that you don't like. And if you think that you're perfect and there's absolutely no flaws with you, that could be part of the reason that you have issues in relationships. The reality is, look, my wife and I are not perfect. We have our flaws, and we accept each other's flaws because what we are attracted to, what we love about each other, far outweighs the things that are kind of irritating. And that's just the way it is. And it works. Okay, so where does the inside joke come then if all these things are true about us? Well, you see, the thing is, even though I make more money than my wife, I don't make as much money as I used to years ago. So the pay gap between the two of us has gotten to be less and less and less. But I still bring in more than her. And we both bring pay and benefits to the marriage, to the relationship, to the family, as well as we both do things around the house. We share our responsibilities in our home based on our work schedules, really, because I work the second shift and she's on the same shift as the rest of the world. So we find ways to make it work based off of that. There isn't any scorekeeping. There isn't any I did this so you do that or you owe me or anything like that in our marriage. And it's probably around 50-50. Maybe some things somebody does a little bit more and some things somebody else does a little bit more. But once again, we don't keep score. We just make it work. So really the joke about her being Sugar Mama or me calling her Sugar Mama is it has to do with the fact that she doesn't need me for a damn thing. That she's not mooching off of me. And I'm truly not mooching off of her. It's the fact that she is with me simply because she wants to be with me. And because of that, that just makes me want to be with her even more. And that's just how it works. So I jokingly call her Sugar Mama simply because she's employed and she works hard. And she's a damn good worker. She is a professional. I've worked with her before. I've seen her at work. And she is damn good at whatever job she does. And I love her for that too. So that's what I mean when I call her Sugar Mama. It's just a joke. It's kind of maybe even like a little bit of reverse psychology because I still make more than her and I'm going to continue to try to do so. But to me, she's always going to be my Sugar Mama because she's with me because she wants to be, not because she needs to be. She hasn't tried to take a damn thing from me. She doesn't mooch off of me at all, and it just works. So with that, I would like to say, Happy Valentine's Day. Don't call me Mrs. Squibload. I love you.